Hey everybody, welcome back to my adventures in The Witcher 3. We should be able to round off all these little secrets and whatnot. I don't even know what this is going to be like when we get past this tutorial. I'm pretty sure this is the tutorial area. Let's go. That's in the middle of the water. Let's see what we're looking at here.
Giddy up.
Alright. Yeah, best go with that. The way the map looks, I might have to go around the top of it to get to the main area anyway. Look how it looks big on the map, but it's actually kind of really condensed. Alright. Let's go for a swim. I'm really hoping there's not a single, like, water enemy in this. That's a common phobia of mine is, like, when I say phobia, like, when it comes to games and water, I get scared. I have a fear of the ocean. I shouldn't say fear of the ocean. I have a fear of stuff in there, sharks, etc. Now this is The Witcher. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, that was a saddle. We'll deal with that later. Anything else down here? What do we got? There's a herb here. Can I get that? Come on, come on. Work with me, game. Come on. I'm just gonna explore around here for a little bit, but yeah. Whenever there's a water thing, I always freak out because I'm like, okay, something could be coming out of nowhere. Now here, I'm happy with it because it's like it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous in the water, and looks like you'll be able to see in very far directions if, say, a shark did appear. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm playing The Witcher 3 for the first time, so I have no idea what else is out there. There could be water enemies for all I know. Like, say, Ark Survival, right? Now, I have not gotten far in that game. I don't know. I just keep dying early on, and I just, like, lose interest after a bit, because I'm like, okay, I want to, like, tame the big stuff, but, meh. But I've never ventured in the water, because the second there's piranha, and then I see megalodons, and I'm like, I'm out. No, I'm good. I'll stay on the dry land where it's safe. Even though I know that, you know, dealing with a T-Rex is worse than dealing with a megalodon, at least stat-wise. Anyway, let's see. One over there. Okay, I'll go to that one because, you know, stay in the water and trying to round up on our way back up. I don't know. That's just how I feel when it comes to, like, you know, water-based anything. Not a fan of it. That's why one of my friends recommended Subnautica to me once. I'm like, no. Like, why? No. No, I'm good. I don't need to tackle my phobias. You know? I used to have arachnophobia. I tackled that. Why? Because spiders are small. They're not going to kill you. Okay, that's not true. Someone's going to kill you even if they're small. Yeah, well. Go run this way, by the shore. Might run into some drowners. Let's see, anyone around? You know, like, just with the way that there are just random monsters walking around here. Like, right here.
Ugly bastard.
Right? That's something. Yeah, come on. Best. Ah! Dang it, got me. Let's go. Alright, wrong button there. Wrong button. Yeah, I really gotta work on how I actually play this game. Ooh, yeah. What's that on? Like, just look at how these creatures are roaming around. The wolves earlier, because these wolves are not exactly, like, you know, tame wolves ain't gonna do stuff. Alright, some over here. Is that some on the dead body? What do we got? A key? Huh. Interesting. Alright, something down here. Where are you? While I search. Yeah, sometimes the, not sometimes, sorry, I just lost myself for a second there. They're just monsters, and these wolves that are just walking around, just doing whatever. Ooh, what's this stuff? I should read that. Like, can I read that underwater? Whoa, what's this? A quest? Hello. You see? You know, searching stuff gets you quests. I'm happy with that. No, it's a treasure hunt. Okay. Like, just walking down by the beach, boom, ghouls just walking. Like, I remember at one point, I think it might have been in the footage that I lost, that I just cleared a bunch of ghouls out of this area of houses. Once they were gone, people returned, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, why? I know in the frontier areas of kingdoms and all that other kind of stuff, like little areas like this outside of whatnot, it's not really going to be protected as well. But you figure with these kind of monsters around, why wouldn't the king just be like, you know what, I need peasants to pay taxes and plow the fields. Send the army there to wipe the monsters out. Just do it. I mean, you'd think. That just makes sense, right? Well, I mean, of course, if they did that. Because, I mean, the original, as far as I understand from the books, which I've gone a little further in, the thing when it comes to Witchers is that they were made in a time when mankind couldn't really deal with monsters. So they got some sorcerers and other people together to make superhumans. And these where's the store? Yeah, it's gonna be a second. Superhumans to fight off the monsters and hunt them down. Okay, fair enough. But then humanity went and got kingdoms and armies. So now if there's you have a ghoul, okay, send a detachment of the army. Sure, you might lose a couple of people, but probably didn't have to do that. I don't know, it's just, I guess you wouldn't have a game either, but wait a minute. Holy crap. Sorry. I remember I was here a couple of videos ago now at least, and just, I couldn't open that because I needed a key. Oh, sweet, so that's the key. Neat. Huh. Well, what do you know? Can't find that bit of that little document I got. Oh, here. All right, yeah, you guys take a gander at that if you like. But yeah, there's always a thought I had. Like, if you have an actual kingdom, why are you not sending the army out to deal with these monsters? Now, I mean, depending on context, of course. Like, out in the fringes, away from the main cities, okay, but so who's going to guard the farms? Because you don't have farms inside the cities, do you? No, you don't. I mean, you could make the well, right now we can make the argument that they're at war, so Temeria doesn't have the army to, no, sorry, I don't think it's Temeria anymore, some people argue, but let's just say it is. They don't have an actual army with which to, you know, deal with the problems of, you know, monsters. Come to think of it, I always thought The Witcher in such a weird way like that. Because he's not an adventurer. He's not a specialist in monster slaying in that regard. He's quite literally mutated to hunt monsters. Right? As opposed to just a guy going out on an adventure and he just knows this, where he gets good at it, like say you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and your dude just wants to hunt down monsters. It's fun. Come on! Come on! Come on, Spotty! Come on! What did that say? That did not look like it said wolf. Oh, come on. That should have easily been like a down stab. That is not a wolf. That is a warg? A warg? Are we like... What kind of warg? Are we talking Tolkien warg or are we talking Martin warg? If you don't know the difference, in Tolkien wargs are just like very big. I think they're supposed to be evil wolves. Like, they're legitimately just evil wolves. They're just a lot bigger. And that looked like a bigger... That's just a bigger wolf. Right? In, Martin, I think he said they were wargs in Martin, not wargs. But let's just say they were wargs. They're a person who can just go into the body of another animal. Or if you're strong enough, a person.
Place of power.
Ooh, place of power! Sweet. sign is that one? You know what? I don't know. Axie. A sign I'm probably never going to use. Alright, what's this one over this way? Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? Get away from my horse. You leave Roach alone. Bad dog. Now you dead. Don't do that again. Oh, Roach, you okay? You alright?
That's it, Roach.
Does it bother you? Don't worry, I got rid of the wolf. You know what would be kind of cool? A man-eating horse. I think I saw that in a show once, where years and years ago now. Oh God, I don't even want to imagine. Oh great, more of these guys. All right,
Come on.
come on. I don't know if we traded. What is that flash? It keeps bothering me. What is that flash? It's a red barrel here. I want to see what happens if I hit it. And yeah. Ha! Oh, that's fun to do. Let's go. And are you gonna block? All right, I gotta figure out how to parry, but parry and kick back, good. And come on. Nope, nothing doing. And yeah, ooh, all of him. That is unnecessary. That is just unnecessary, girl. Why? Why you gotta do that to the guy? What'd he do to you? Let's see what they got. They got a bunch of stuff here. Ooh. Ah, more wolves. Like, I always found that a little weird. Like, if I'm stuck inside a cage, shouldn't my weapon bounce off the walls? That is one thing I did enjoy about Dark Souls, is that your weapons did bounce off walls. So if you're in a cage and whatnot, more than likely, though there's obviously prison things here and there, you leave my Roach alone. Back up. You. No. Bad. Burn. Burn. I don't mind some fried fox. Fried fox. Fried wolf. Fried fox. I wonder what fried fox would taste like. Not that I'm saying go hunt foxes. Is that still a thing? I think if they had the fox hunt, the royal fox hunt in England, do they still do that? Hard to tell. There's a lot more red marks on this map than I remember me putting down. Alright, anyway. Typically when it comes to a fantasy adventure, you're like a noble or something like that. Or an apprentice to somebody. Fair enough. Geralt was interesting to me. To go to the water next, it's swampy. Probably gonna be drowners. Definitely gonna be drowners. But Geralt was, as a character, was interesting because I'm looking at the other ones. When it comes to the Elder Scrolls, you're just whoever you want to be. You make up your. I mean, you're not going to be a member of any big family, or anyone related to anyone in the actual story of the Elder Scrolls games, as far as I know. You're just a dude, and you decide who you are. He's like, yeah, I was a student of magic and whatnot. I'm here to join the academy, or I was just a wandering, from some no-name village. It'll pretty much go along those routes. Whatever your race is, you're probably from the country of your race. You just make it up. You could make up that you're a monster hunter, but for the most part, it's not really going to fit the story of the Elder Scrolls, because Geralt's, that's his profession. His story is of Wrath and other things, but that's what Witchers do. They hunt monsters. Right? In the Elder Scrolls, it's not, oh, it's what I do for money, it's hunt monsters. So literally do whatever the heck you want. Poison gas. Going with poison gas and debuffs. Alright. Fair enough. Is it gone? What did I pass through? Oh, okay, I see it. It's this loot, it's the sword and some coin. Alright, so there will be specific areas. Alright. that have like little clouds in them. I can deal with that. Last one's up there, and then we can finally get to the actual quest. Cool beans. This I can do. Now, I'm trying to think of another one that, like, what's another one? Like in Dark Souls, more or less your character that you choose to start out as, and you just go from there, whatever you want. But in any like sort of fantasy novel, like think about it, Jon Snow is the quote-unquote illegitimate son of Ned Stark, right? If he's at this point, I'm not spoiling anything. I don't know if they're going to follow the same way in the books with that. Come on, come on. Boom, burn, burn, fried fish, baby, fried fish. Can you eat Drowner? I would think you can. I mean, it just makes sense if you did. Alright, now it's you and me. You and me. You and me. Whoa! One. And burn. Yes. Why did I pull that sword out? Okay. Guarded treasure. Oh, I must be near the other thing. Now, dodge. Dodge. Alright, he did. Good. Oh, another one? No, no, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We can't deal with that right now. It's the raw meat. It's the raw meat. I don't know how I can cook that. Nope. Wargs? Oh, that's not good. What? What the? Dang it. It's my fault. My fault. My bad there. It's fine. It's fine. Wait. This is... Wait, where am I? Oh, snap. Yeah, we're going to do an edit right about here. And we're back, everybody. Okay, I won't lie to you. I died a couple times to this pack of wolves that was here. I underestimate how tough wolves can be. Or rather, how fast. The way they move, they like snap forward, and it's like, eh. Got a bunch of loot, though. I had to come back and do this a couple times. Because, like, I just did. I am proud of it, but that just goes to show, like, you know, I still need to, like, I need to take most things in this game seriously. And I respect that. Too often in a game, you know, it's just like you just run through stuff because it's early level. I mean, I guess they're ramping up difficulty in games a bit more nowadays, depending on what, you know, is considered, you know, properly challenging. Because I feel that should be a challenge. If it's just a cakewalk, then what's the point of playing? You might as well just watch a movie and whatever, and play a game. That's why I can't stand like narrative games where it's like, well, I can't say I can't stand. Some of them are pretty good. Like The Walking Dead was a good, like the Telltale one was good. But you actually can do a couple of things in there. You could die if you didn't do the right thing, though with hardly any level of difficulty. But yeah, like under The Witcher 1, some enemies are kind of tough, but you know, a lot of times, breeze through them like nothing. So yeah, I could have cut out, but because I had to cut out a few attempts there. But my big thing was the getting that one, then because the other two were not a problem. One was just has some gas, the other's just deserters. So yeah, just these two, and then we're good to actually go for the main thing. I don't know, I like I don't know where I sit on the fence. I think I'm a bit on the fence when it comes to difficulty. I feel if your game is mainly cinematic, like it's a spectacle game, it's meant to be looked at and go, wow, this is awesome. Adding difficulty is pointless. Like making Uncharted really, really hard, no point to it. That game, while fun to play, it is legitimately fun to play for me. A lot of it comes down to the spectacle of it, of like the old Indiana Jones type adventure. So making that game ludicrously hard for me is like, it makes no sense. Conversely, Dark Souls, obviously the whole point of that in games similar to Dark Souls is the difficulty of it. So if you made that game easy, no, it doesn't work. Because one, it's not a cinematic game. You're not there to admire the environments. I mean, if you're going to admire the environment, it's more like oh, this is interesting. I want to know a bit more about this place in one way or another, but I don't want to die here. More you wolves. But yeah, so I think The Witcher's doing a good job when it comes to difficulty, because yes, I'm low level, and a lot of these enemies are a few levels higher than me. But, standard practice, especially in an RPG, is, okay, you're higher level, or you're only a couple levels lower, you're going to tear them apart. Bar like some bosses, which is like, alright, this is level 50 boss, you're level 80, it's going to tear you apart. Somehow. But again, that depends on how the certain games work. This being more of an action game than, a RPG tactics one is like, alright, there are ways you can make the fight easier, being higher level, having the right skills attached. Yes, this is true. That all works for you. But especially early on, it's like, okay, yeah, they're low-level enemies. They're higher level than you, but come on, you're the main character. You're a Witcher. You got this. You got the moves. No, they will rip you a new one. When I get to higher levels, I got to see how that works. Because that'll be an interesting one. And I got to figure out a better way to collect food and stuff. Because buying it, nah.
Whoa, Master Witcher.
What's this? Hello.
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all.
I think I know what that is.
No doubt my goods are still on the cart.
I think I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's been a while, but I know you fought them. One of those in The Witcher 1. It's in the book.
I'm most concerned about a little box.
If that's what it is,
bring it to me.
See, another quest right now. Hopefully it's going to fight something new. I like it.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
There you go. Alright, this video is obviously a little shorter, but and I could have kept going, but I decided I've recorded half an hour, and so I'm going to be editing it. As you saw, I edited some of that out. So it's going to be a little shorter than normal, just fine, no issues with that. See, anything else I should think about there? Because I think it's a good place to hold off. Yeah, I mean, I think this game does difficulty pretty well. When you get higher level, I want to see, can you come back and fight lower level enemies and still get your butt whooped if you're not prepared enough? I don't know. Anyway, so that's all I really got to say on this one.